Alright, hey guys, so now we are in Echo's FR era, so I guess some might be asking what FR is good to be used as main FR and which FR should we just use as echoes, like for example Garnet, do you want to use her as main FR or echoes? Anyway, here in this video I will explain a little bit what I think that is good to be used as a main FR or what FR that should be used as echoes FR. So a main FR should be an FR that has a condition that's easily fulfilled by others or at least by themselves, especially if we are going into BT phase or like an often FR or a FR with HP damage cap up. So for example, here I have two generic FR, Penelo's FR and Neon's FR. They don't have HP damage cap up, but they are very generic. Probably the whole party will be able to fulfill their condition, but there's a difference between Penelo and Neon, which is why I put them as examples. So Penelo is based on buff, Brave Recovery, and HP regen, while Neon requires the ally to attack, using a fire ability, dealing over 999 brave hits and attack an enemy afflicted with debuff, leveled base debuff which Neon herself applies. So this makes her condition rather generic. The thing is that both of this, even though they are generic, they do have some advantages and disadvantages. Is that like Penelo, you probably do not want to use a call, because when you use a call, they won't Brave Recover and they won't HP regen, so you are losing out on that 50%. While for Neon, if you are using a call that attacks, and if you enchant the entire party with fire, then the call will be as well, and they will be able to fulfill all three conditions for Neon and achieving total of 70% HP damage bonus. So that is a slight difference between both of their FR, but nonetheless their FR is generic and is an FR that you should consider to use as a main FR. For FR that has HP damage cap up, you should also consider using this FR as a main FR. So Warrior of Light has 50% HP damage cap up, Squall as well has 50% HP damage cap up. So just take into consideration this condition. When you already achieve 99%, even with a generic FR, you cannot go beyond 99%. But when both FR, if you are taking for example Penelo's FR, you hit 99%, and Squall FR, you already hit 99%. Which one will allow the team to hit harder? Obviously, the one with HP damage cap up will allow the team to hit harder. So in that situation, you will be dealing more damage, and basically that's what we want. So even if you cannot achieve all the way up to 99%, or it takes slightly longer for you to hit 99%, do note that just due to the HP damage cap up, you probably will deal more damage compared to using just a generic FR. In regards to what Squall does, another thing that I want to mention is that Squall, you probably will want to enter his BT phase. So if you look into his condition, using a melee ability and active stage base buff or special effect, so you will have that active, and you will be able to achieve 40% and 30% for melee ability. So if you enter Squall's BT phase, definitely he will be able to generate a total of 70%, and he has HP damage cap up on his BT, he has HP damage cap up on his FR, so he'll be dealing a lot of damage. So some of these FR are designed for the DPS characters. So if you are going to use a DPS character and enter their BT phase, so you don't really have to consider if they are generic or not, or if they have HP damage cap up. You know that is the best FR to be used together with that specific character. So like for example, if you have Tifa, so you have Tifa, probably you want to activate her own FR and then enter her BT phase. So in that regards, if you are going to do that, then you should use their own FR as the main FR. Right, so another FR here to consider as the main FR are often FR. So often strategy are very potent, they are very good strategy to be used. All you have to do is remove all speed passive from your characters. So if you're using Warrior of Light, remove all speed passive. If you're using Rubicante, remove all speed passive so that you can give the enemy more turns, and more turns equal more HP damage bonus and more damage from off-turn attacks. Okay, so regardless of who is it, if they have an off-turn FR, definitely you can consider using them as the main FR. Okay, so moving into Echo's FR, first of all, just to mention, some FR are interchangeable, like they are good as main FR, they are also good as Echo's FR. Garnet is not a character that is good as main FR and Echo's FR. Garnet is mainly for Echo's FR. Terra as well, you probably don't want to enter Terra FR as main unless you are really planning for, like I mentioned just now, activate Terra FR and enter her BT phase. But her BT phase is horrible. She has very low HP dumps, so you probably don't even want to do that. So in that situation, it's better off using them as Echo's FR. So I have some criteria that or categories that if they meet those criteria, do consider using them as Echo's FR because they are probably more effective that way. And first I want to talk about is instant turn FR. So we don't have a lot of instant turn FR, so Terra, Baltier, Twins, Lenarine, Aerith, and Ursula are few of the instant turn FR that we will be getting. Ursula is pretty far behind. Aerith, Baltier, and Twin is probably 2 or 3 months away. So the only instant FR that we have now is actually Terra. So I believe you have seen a lot of video demonstration for Bahamut Raid, how effective Terra is in increasing the HP damage bonus when using her FR as an Echo FR. And do remember that if you use a friend coming in, instant turn is also very useful to just spam all of their Echoes FR before they leave. So this is the reason why I think any character with instant turn FR is worth pulling for. And especially they will be very useful in 6 warrior fight, because like if you have 3 characters main and you have another 3 character behind that has instant turn FR, you can just swap them in, use 2 echoes, swap them out, another character come in, instant turn another 2 times, swap them out, come back in, instant turn another 2 times, swap it out. So you can imagine that it's actually pretty broken. So these instant turn FR are very good support FR, especially when you want to use echoes to increase the HP damage bonus, which is why I categorize them as FR that should be used as echoes. And here are nukes. So what do I mean by nukes? Are characters that have FR with 5 HP dumps and above, or with really high HP max HP damage kept up when they use their FR attack. So that's for example Terra, Baltier, Twin, Zac, Seven, and Tifa. The thing is with Seven and Tifa, they are single target, so if you use them against multiple enemy, you might not find them so like their nuking capability is not that great because it's only single target and they still do 4 to 5 HP dump compared to Terra and Baltier, which is AoE 4 to 5 HP dumps. So these FR, to me, they are more suitable to be used as Echoes FR, especially when you already hit very high HP damage bonus, like when you reach 99%, then Terra spam 2 Echoes FR in a row, both of them dealing about 50 million damage total. So 2 FR Echoes, 100 million damage. Then now you have Baltier, Twin. Twin is specifically interesting because they do full damage. Terra and Baltier and Zac, they do split damage. So if you're against 3 enemy, you might find that Terra, Baltier, and Zac will not be able to hit cap damage, but Twin will definitely be able to because they are dealing full damage. So any character that has a capability to nuke, I would categorize them as suitable as an echoes FR. So the last category here is utility. So utility, basically what I mean is that FR that has utility. So for Cloud of Darkness, she delays the enemy by 1 turn when you use her FR echoes, and for Mock and Baltier, they cleanses the spell when you use FR echoes. So specifically for Mock, it would be very interesting, like, or very useful in a fight where enemy debuffs you and you have a FR echoes with this added utility that you can just press it and cleanse, right? So this made this specific FR very useful as you have cleansing on demand. Okay, so I wouldn't waste their FR to be used as main FR, because like when I need them to cleanse, then I do not have the option. So do consider that this FR with utility, they probably should be better used off as echoes FR. But this really doesn't mean that you can't use them as main FR. It's totally up to you. So alright, so basically I hope that with this example on what I call as main FR or echoes FR, and which FR should be used as main or echoes, this would give you a better insight on what to pull for, because I do think that if you already have certain utilities, like if you already have cleansing and things like that, then you don't need Mock's FR. Or if you already have Penelo's FR as main FR, you may not even need Neon's FR, right? So in that situation, do plan your pool carefully, and most importantly, pull for roles that you are lacking. So look back into your roster and you see what character that you are missing out, what utility that you are missing out, and try to plan your pool in order to cover that specific role or gap in your roster, right? So thank you very much and good luck in your future pools.